This is the strongest Battlegrounds, and these are 3 other Battleground games that I'm going to be playing. Now you may be wondering, Mike, what are you going to be doing with all of these? Well, it's in the title of the video itself, but I'm going to be winning with every character I have unlocked in each game. Pretty simple really, the rules aren't much either. Anyways, enough yap, let's just get into the video. So skipping Saitama because it's really easy to use and I won the match fairly easily. And you might think I'm gonna say the same thing for Garu, but just roll the clips.
Falcon punch!
Sad how I kept losing, but I just had to keep going. And by keep going, I mean utterly destroy the next guy I was fighting. Even though he was pretty butt. I mean, the guy was just throwing moves at random. What else could I do besides get a free combo in? I also decided to ult, even though I could have killed him, but come on, it was for the aura. Whew, now that Garu's out the way, we can finally move on to the next characters. Yeah, Monster Garu form wasn't any better, like, at all. Before this match, I lost like 2 times, and it's not even a joke. Thankfully, I did get myself together and stop playing like an absolute buffoon so I could get this win. Although, the other guy did have bad ping, so it wasn't really fair. And yeah, I did pop ult, but come on, you can't blame me, the ult looks cool. Thank God Genos was much easier to use. Well, only because the other guy was lagging. Like, what's up with all these people in lag? Like, I've encountered like a good chunk of people lagging. It's crazy. But anyways, since I don't use Genos much, most of my combos were just straight green. So the whole match was just boring to watch. It was just spam the whole entire time. The only reason I won that was because the other guy was lagging. If he wasn't, then I would have definitely lost. Ashamed, but a win is a win, I guess. As much as I hate going up against Sonic users, I will say, playing as him is just extremely fun. Like, come on, you can't even disagree with me there. Like, the dude has everything in his kit with good sound effects, finishers, and VFX. Like, come on, man. But anyways, about the match, it went pretty smoothly since my opponent was just throwing out moves left and right, which allowed me to get in free combos and, you know, eventually win. I don't know who's more annoying to fight, Tatsumaki users or Sonic users, because both of them just love running away, using their moves out of combat, and they always play passive. But speaking of passive, this whole fight, this guy was just playing passive, backing up, blocking, spamming his moves. Like, holy hell, bro. Thank God a Metal Bat has good range moves. And he did get me low at some point, but I didn't care, man. I popped ult, I just wanted this dude gone. This whole match, I was locked in. I was pulling up these combos like they were nothing, and I easily took their first stock. Like, come on. Also, you can't tell me Atomic Samurai isn't the best character in the game, bro. Like, he basically has everything in his kit, and his VFX are like just the best. And his sound effects, of course. But when they came back, they, you know, Loki destroyed me, so, you know, they took my first stock and got me to my last one, so, you know, this is a sign you shouldn't be cocky, you know. But I did manage to take the last stock anyway, so a win, I guess. I'd say Tatsumaki is equal to Sonic in the annoying level, if you get what I'm saying. She's really fun to use, but just not fun to go up against, you know? I mean, she does have the easiest combos even a baby could do, and her awakening is just stupidly broken. Or, you know, that part could just be me, since I use Tatsumaki a lot. But it wasn't hard getting a win with her. God knows what Suryu is. and he's the best character in the strongest battlegrounds, no doubt, like no questioning. Like no other character compete to him, not even Atomic Samurai. But besides the glaze, the match itself went pretty well. Basically an easy win. The only different part is that I ended it off with a really cool cutscene. Yeah, so I never really used Child Emperor that much. Like, it never really piqued my interest other than like using him for tomfoolery, which is the railgun in public servers, which is fun. You guys should try that. But other than that, it was just pure spam. Like, I know like a few combos, the simple ones, but other than that, I don't know like anything else. So if you're watching this, chillax on me. I know I'm playing this like crap. Just chillax.
Where are you going?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on to the final character, Zombie Man. Yes, clap it up. Yeah. But anyways, hard to say I dislike him. He was actually really fun to use. And off topic, but you might have been wondering why I only recorded the game audio but not myself. Well, it was mainly because, one, I was too lazy to fix my microphone, and the other being, it was easier for me to voice over. So, behind this actual fight, I was actually laughing my butt off using this character, because it was actually really OP. Like, come on. On release, he could literally hit you with the free combo starter and you wouldn't even know it. Not to mention, he has a move that's just basically free damage. I honestly didn't expect much from this character, but after playing him, yeah, this guy's gonna be broken.
Another one. Back.
Oh my days! Now that the strongest battlegrounds is finally over with, we can finally move on to our next game, Jujutsu Shenanigans. Okay, so for JJS, some of the matches I decided to do with a teammate just for the fun of it, and that's what I did with Gojo and the rest, like half the characters. But honestly, in this match though, I was playing like bull crap. Like, I haven't played JJS in a while, so getting used to it after playing the strongest battlegrounds was not it. But once I did get used to it, I wouldn't say I brought the win since my teammate mostly carried. But yeah, I did in some way help get the win. All I'm saying is don't expect much commentary or any commentary at all for like half of the characters.
We.
Help!
Yo, stop! What?
I still have my domain.
Watch out!
No, I was gonna pop!
I got him.
I got him. Block.
You don't want to get a slash?
Nope.
No, we still. What's this guy getting me?
Oh! Just jumping, bro.
My back. We.
Watch out!
Ooh!
Take a look.
Coco.
Alright, guys. Watch out! They're just going.
I'm not popping ult, bro. I'm gonna die.
Oh, heals you, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You see, it healed you a little bit.
Bro, that's a little bit. You're gonna kill me, lad. Bro, we killed him before, dude.
But I haven't done a single combo this entire time, bro.
Me neither.
I've been doing bullshit. If you get them together or whatever.
We.
You missed.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, I was about to pop my Maharaga, I guess.
Ooh.
Alright, so for the Mahito clip, I really did not like the actual clip that I did because the entire fight, I just absolutely did nothing. I got hard carried and it's not a joke. So I just went into a ranked match and just made a new recording. Ooh. Horsist. What was that? Quick pause. He actually meant horsist, which means, you know, he's racist to horses. I guess.
Flooding into Choso's mind. Memories that didn't exist.
My animations are playing, bro. He just screwed his own teammate, bro. Oh! Oh.
You low-key got me.
And I got the other dude.
I got kind of combos on teammate.
Blood Rain for the win. Look. I know I did say I wasn't gonna like commentate for like half the characters, but come on, this match for Toto, it was pretty boring to watch. Like I can't lie, I tried finding some good clips from this match alone. I couldn't find anything. Sorry, bro. I'll just have to commentate. You know, I won't even commentate. I'm just gonna say this match was boring, and yeah, I don't know. Ooh, disgusting. Yeah, so after Toto, I did try using Higuruma, but I could just not use him. Like, I was genuinely struggling with him. I know he has an easy 1, 2, 3, 4 combo, but I could just never pull it off. And it got worse with his awakening because I just didn't know anything about his ult. Like, I just forgot about his R special, and I knew nothing about his execution. I was just pressing buttons and hoping for the best. But hey, I did learn my lesson. I went back to my private server, did some practices with him and, you know, other future characters, and I came back to get some wins. Alone though. So Ryu is probably one of those characters that I'll play for the bull crap, but only for the bull crap only. He's great, but I just won't use him in 1v1s. He's just not for me. I did struggle with using him in the beginning of the match, but don't worry, I did start learning how to combo with him the more we fought. But this match was pretty boring to watch, man. I can't lie. Even I got bored of editing it. Before we fought, this guy said he was a bounty hunter, so I expected for him to, you know, actually be a good player. Turns out, he was actually pretty butt, since I was able to easily kill him with like no word at all, and my health was still green. I did manage to get ult for him though, and might I say, Yuzo has the coolest ult in the game, no doubt. Well, except for Mahito, because, you know, Mahito's cooler. But anyways, I just threw some moves here and there and got the win, no worried at all. Mechamaru is 100% no doubt going in my never playing list. This match would have been super duper boring if it wasn't for his ult being super fun, man. Also, what is this range? But anyways, this entire match, all I did was press 2 and 3 for my combos. And my other moves, I just used them for like free damage. And don't even get me started on his R special, man. I was clueless. Also, can you believe it? He really said I use cheats. Yo, don't even trip, bro. Thankfully, his ult was really fun, like I said before. And used it to win against that stupid little Yuki that kept running. To me, Naoya is one of those characters who I want to play, but just have no idea how to use. I really like his moveset, especially his 3, and his sound effects, but I just can't seem to combo properly with him, like, at all. The only combos I could do were green ones, and let's not even joke about that. But anyways, I wanted him to die faster, so I just used my ult to make him bleed, and it brought me the victory. I thought Naoya had the greenest combo, but oh boy. Nanami just isn't it. I don't know if it's me who just can't hit the combos, but most of the times I try and hit a combo, it's always green. However, his finishers are really cool. I can't lie about that. But besides that, I say he was really fun to use, especially his ult with the really cool black fascists. Yeah, that cutscene is hella cool. But I did miss mine, so that sucks. Man, I hate going up against Hanamis. They always play passive, run, and just spam their uppercuts. And it's just so annoying. So for this one match, I had to embrace my inner Hanami and just turn off my brain. But jokes aside, she was actually pretty fun to use, I can't lie. Especially the uppercuts. Yeah, that was probably the most fun part. But man, I'm glad I don't have to use this character again. Moving on. I always hated this character, mainly because his bite move was like really long and annoying. And because his ult can basically just, you know, instantly kill you. Not instantly, but, you know, slowly just drain your health and everything, and you can't do anything about it except like ult maybe. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. I mean, yeah, he was kind of fun, I guess, but I just don't like him. I honestly think I have more bad memories using him and going up against him, then I have good memories. So yeah, I'm just glad I can just get off him. I can't lie, I don't have much to show for this match. I mean, I did main Yuki at some point, but I forgot like most of her combos. So now I'm just playing like absolute garbage and just throwing moves just to do some sort of damage and win. Nothing interesting, like, really. The only interesting part is that, you know, I hit the black hole, but I wouldn't say it's like really fair. This is one of the characters I hate the most, and now that I'm using him, I'd say he's, you know, meh. Like, his counter is like really fun to use, I will say that. I don't know why you can use it so many times, and he has a good art special, but he's just not for me, man. I don't know. I prefer playing more stupidly fun characters like Mahito, Yuta, and Yuki, but Charge is just so bland and boring to me. Like, I don't know, man. At least I won, I guess. Guys, I'm getting really lazy commentating, but don't worry, video is ending soon, hopefully. But anyways, Kuroshi is actually a pretty fun character to use, especially during pre-nerf when you could multiply literally as much as you wanted to. His combos aren't too hard and his passive is stupidly cool. Trust me, the eating after down slamming, that's cool. Sadly, my opponent got bugged, so the only thing I could do was kill them and eat the remains. Trust me when I say Haruta is extremely fun. His kick is just so fun to use. Maybe that's just me, but I just love to annoy people with him. Also, his R special is just really fun to use, especially like trying to annoy them from afar. Yeah, come on, bro. That's like the best way to rage bait. And like the most fun I'd say is probably his ult, where it's just like a huge impact. Yeah, you can't lie, that's tough. But anyways, now that I won, it's time for the last and final character that I do not care about, so here's the winning clips. Oh my days, we are finally done with JJS and can finally move on to the next game. What? JJS had another character? Reggie? There's no way. Oh man, I'm not gonna enjoy this whatsoever. And I was right. I had to fight a passive Hanami player and was experiencing true hell. First of all, why does it feel like Hanami has like no cooldown whatsoever? The dude's out here throwing moves like there's no tomorrow. Why? And second of all, why were some of these hitboxes like just so weird? And why does his fourth move have iframes? Why? But back to the hitboxes. Like, I was hitting through him like he was a ghost or something, man. Like, I'm not complaining though. I won though. So a win is a win, I guess. But I did not enjoy this whatsoever. And I'll 100% guarantee you, Jump Showdown isn't any better. Oh! Okay, now I can finally say that JJ's is over, and I can finally move on to the next game, Shit Showdown. And I hated it. As much as I somewhat enjoy making these challenge videos, at some point, it does get to a point where I want to quit. And here, Jump Showdown was the reason why. This game was actually like genuine hell. I did not enjoy it whatsoever. You did not hear like any laughs from me. This game had bugs where I couldn't fight, stupid hitboxes, stupid combos, especially Gojo. I don't know why his combo route is like that. It's just weird as hell. Maybe that's just me. And I just didn't want to do it. I Jump Showdown just made me want to like stop doing the video and just post something else. But I was like, no, I'm already this late into it. I have to keep going. So out of pure spite, this part of the video will probably, maybe, be the shortest. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I hate Accelerator. His combos are like really boring. His VFX aren't even that crazy. And I just hate his awakening animation. I just don't like this character at all. Like, this match was just so unnecessarily long for no reason. And this goes for like every other character, because why are some of them just so unfun to use? The only exception I have for this is probably Reagan, since, you know, I'm a big Reagan fan and I do love the series Mob, and you know, I do like his moveset, even though it's, you know, just a rip off of the strongest Battleground Saitama. Like, come on, they're basically the same character. For Kratos, all I have to say is that the match was pretty easy, and I'm just glad it didn't take forever to use him compared to the other shitty characters. Behold, the cutscene merchant Jin Mori. Like, you can't look me dead in the eye and say he's not a cutscene merchant, cause he is. This guy has 5 cutscenes excluding his ultimate. 5! Why does his third and fourth move have such an unnecessarily long finisher? Nobody wants to sit there and see all that shit, man. Dear Lord, I hate David so damn much. He is genuinely the worst character in this game, and it's not even a joke. His combos are shit, his VFX are shit, and his awakening is just pure bullshit. I've spent too much time trying to win with this character, and if you want to call it a skill issue, then go ahead. I do not care. This is probably the most time I've spent on a character this entire video, and I'd even say it took me more time than Byakuya from friggin' Shonen Unleashed, man. You know how crazy that is? Like, they just have to remove this character. He's just so damn trash. I'm so glad this match was easy. Anubis didn't give me any problems, and it just went so smoothly. This match wasn't much though. Same goes for the rest of the matches, so there really isn't much to say besides I got the win. Yeah, I honestly hate this character's base in Ultimate. Not out of spite from losing matches, but from the fact he just isn't good, and I can say this about Edward too. Like, I did not enjoy playing this guy whatsoever, simply because his base move is trash. They genuinely couldn't give him a good fourth move, so they just made him do a really strong punch, I guess. Also, I don't have Kara, however you gonna say it, so yeah, I didn't play her. Also, I hit her the most. Definitely worse than Hitler. Okay, now we are on to the final character, Ryu. And just like Miami from JGS, he is complete utter dog shit. Like, his moveset sucks, his ultimate sucks, and his awakening animation sucks. It's all just booty, it's all slop, it's all
Shit in the kettle.
I never want to play Jump Showdown ever again.
Shit in the kettle.
Bullshit aside, I did still manage to win with every character, so let's just move on to the gameplay. In all honesty, I don't have much to say for some of these characters like Gon, Nanami, and Sukuna, so I'll just give them a brief summary. Gon felt nice to use because his sound effects were nice and his combo was really easy to use, so it gave me the win easily. But Nanami, it was a bit hard. Combo was like, but I really like his kit though, especially the awakening, really good animation. I was clueless when using Sukuna. Like, I knew his one had like multiple hits or something like that, but I just couldn't figure out a good combo. But don't worry, as we kept fighting, I learned more and more and figured out somewhat of a small combo, and then killed him with a clean snipe from my ult. Now for the pain in the butt. First, I like to say how much I hate how you combo with mob, because landing it is just impossible. You need like the perfect knockback and placement for your second move, and it's not even a joke. If you don't do it exactly, then good luck combo extending with your one, man. I barely even did it. The only reason I won was because this guy was lagging and I just played aggressive so I could win faster. Now for the last character, Kratos. I don't have anything against this character. It's just that my opponent was utter dog shit. This guy was stuck to a wall no matter what and just held block until I did something. And do you know how much this annoyed me? The worst part was that I didn't even know how to use Kratos. And guess what? I still won. There is genuinely no way you can play this passive and still lose. Holy shit. Also, it was really funny seeing him chase me down with Gon's ultimate as I was just running away. Do you know how easy it is to run away from this ult even though you have like a bunch of dashing moves? It's genuinely so hilarious. Also, I did forget to mention, but I am on 300 ping, which is even more like sad knowing I won that. It feels so good knowing this video is finally over and I successfully completed the challenge. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching to the end. And if you did, then type agree in the comments. Second of all, thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. I know it might not sound a lot, but for me, it is a lot. Hopefully now that I'm done with this video, I can start uploading more consistently, but knowing myself, I'll probably procrastinate. But anyways, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment your favorite moments, and I'll see you guys next time.